Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. Now we are going to cover up the next topic of the chapter number 5, Kingdoms, Kings, and Early Republic. That is the taxes. You have already known about the previous topic, Janas and Mahajanapadas. Now, as you have read in the previously that Mahajanapadas they started building the huge force and they started maintaining or keeping the big armies. So to maintain both huge force and big armies, they wanted a source of income. So what they did, they started collecting the regular taxes. So they started collecting the regular taxes. Now from whom they collected the taxes? First one was on the crops. So as you have know that the most of the people they were involved in the farming, so whatever they produced means whatever crop they produced, 1/6 of that crop produced was given to the rajas. Okay, and that was known as the bhaga or the share, means nearly about 17% of the crop which they had produced, it was given to the rajas. And second one was the craft persons, they were weavers or the smith. Weaver or smith, they worked for 1 day in a month for the raja, that was their tax. Third one was the herders, means whatever they get the things from the animals, they offer to the rajas. Again, traders, they bought and sell the goods, so the taxes were on the goods, and they bought and sell that they were given in the form of the taxes to the rajas. And fifth one was the hunters and the gatherers, as they lived in the forest, so whatever things they get from the forest, they again paid to the in the form of the tax. Now your next topic is changes in the agriculture. As the time passed, there were the two major changes in the agriculture. First one was the growing use of iron plowshares. Plowshares means hull. Okay. First of all, wooden was used, but now instead the iron plowshare was used because it cultivated the clayey soil well as compared to the wooden plowshares. And next one was what changes took place? Transplanting the paddy. Transplanting paddy, paddy means rice. As you have seen how the rice is grown, first of all the field is made ready to plant the saplings. Okay, so within the 2 to 3 weeks they get ready, and then they're planted in the field in the standing water. That is the transplanting paddy. For this, who transplanted the paddy? There were the das or the dasis, they did this job, or the landless laborers, means those who were not having any lands. So it was good as it increased the production of the crops. Now your next topic is about the Magda, which was one of the most important Mahajanapadas in the 200 years. Magda is in the Bihar. Now let us see the map where the Magda is located. See here, this is the Magda. Okay, and in the Magda two rivers are passing. This is the Ganga and one is the Son river. So remember, Magda, two rivers are passing, Ganga and the Son rivers. These are important rivers of the Magda. So what was the importance of these rivers? They help in transporting of the goods, they provide the water, they also make the land fertile. As you know, from where the river passes, the land is fertile and it is good for farming. Next one, obviously if the rivers are passing, then they are also surrounded by the forest. Okay, so forest again provide the wood for what? For building the houses, फॉर कार्ट्स, कार्ट्स मीन्स गड्ढे, और चैरिट्स, चैरिट्स मीन्स रथ बनाने के लिए. एंड द एलिफेंट्स विच लिव्ड इन द फॉरेस्ट, दे वर ट्रेन्ड फॉर द आर्मी. And in the Magda there were also the iron ore mines which helped in making the tools and the weapons for the army. Now who were the two powerful rulers of the Magda empire? That were the Bimbisara and the Ajatashatru. Okay, they were the father and son. He was the father of Ajatashatru and he was the son. Okay, that is the relationship between these two rulers, Bimbisara and Ajatashatru. Now next one means they both of them, they conquered so many Janapadas and they were maintained the powerful kingdom. Third one is Mahapadmananda. He was also one of the most powerful rulers in the Magda, his control was extended up to the northwestern parts of the continent. Means up to now you can say nowadays Punjab, Pakistan, that was the north west parts of the continent. Now which were the capitals of the Magda? First of all the capital was Rajagriha, now it is known as the Rajagir, means in the Bihar. And then they shifted their capital to the Patliputra, now it is known as the Patna. Okay, so two capitals were there of Magda, Rajagriha and Patliputra, both are in the Bihar. So it is also told about the, you can say, powerful kingdom, that as you have heard about the Alexander, where did he live? He lived in the Macedonia in the Europe. Okay, as he want to conquer the world, but he conquered the parts of Egypt and the West Asia. As he also reached in India, means up to the banks of Beas. बट क्या हुआ उसके बाद, जो उसकी आर्मी थी वो डर गई थी, क्योंकि उन्होंने इंडिया के जो रूलर्स थे, पावरफुल रूलर्स थे, उनके बारे में सुना था. उन्होंने सुना था कि उनके पास बहुत बड़ी आर्मी है, फुट सोल्जर्स हैं, एलिफेंट्स की आर्मी है. सो दे गेट अफ्रेड, सो दे डू नॉट एक्सटेंडेड. ओके, दे डू नॉट वांट टू फाइट विद द रूलर्स ऑफ द इंडिया. So next one was the Baji, whereas Magda was a powerful Mahajanapadas. Here was the Baji. Its capital was Vaishali, that is again in the Bihar. Okay, so as it was having a different form of government. Okay, that is the Ghana or the Sangha. Now what is the Ghana here? Means in Ghana there are so many rulers. Okay, each ruler was known as the Raja. In Ghana, so many rulers, they ruled together. Okay, and whatever rituals they want to perform, they also perform rituals together, and they also met in the assemblies. Means in that assemblies, women's dasas, you can say slaves, they could not participate, they were not allowed to participate in the assemblies. Okay, so this was all about the Vaji. And one is also the Sangha. Sangha is also the group or association. So many rulers, what happened, they who were the powerful kings, they started conquering the weak rulers or the Ghanas, and they became as the powerful rulers. This was all about the chapter. I hope you understood. If anybody have any problem, you can ask me any question anytime. Thank you so much.